Brother Jim on the mic tonight, David right there by his side. Got a Bible, got a story, got a nation on our minds. From the river to the front porch, from the farm to the open plain, we still stand up and we still pray in the good old USA. Hear that old bell ring, freedom on the wing. We remember where we came from and we sang Bible, bibs, and a prayer. Hands up, hearts there. America we declare, still strong, still fair. Bible, bibs, and a prayer. Let it rise through the air. 250 years, we're still here.
Hey, yo. That's the best Rocky Balboa I can do. But hey, you. Yes, you. May I have your attention, please? How you doing today? Now, here's the cool thing. Allow myself, along with my bestie in the world, to brighten your day just a little bit. Because, friends, it is time for Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer. Whether you're driving down the road, sitting at your desk, mowing the lawn, working around the house, going out to buy fireworks. The smell now, David. I can smell those fuses burning. Yes. Or going out to see why that firecracker did not go off. Are you brave enough? Or when you got the little fuse about yay long to light it again? How about it, folks? Pretending to work while secretly listening to us. I challenge you right now, crank it up and let it flow throughout the office or wherever you're at in the warehouse and let everybody listen to us. And I am sure you'll be getting called into HR, now it's not on us whether you get a raise, a promotion, or you get fired. But hey, it's all good. We're grateful that you have come. You've made the choice to spend a little bit of time with us today. Now, the goal of Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer is actually very simple. Kind of, again, I can't get around this one like your host. Well, I got to take that back. David just had a brilliant idea. Me, I'm still, it's like he's walking and I'm still crawling. But this is a cool idea, which hopefully you'll see coming down the road here. But anyway, we want to talk about God's word, encourage one another in our faith, share a few laughs, and hopefully leave you, whatever it takes, a little closer to Jesus than when you started listening to these two awesome dudes. Life can be hard. The world can be noisy, but God's truth remains the same, my friends. So grab your coffee, your tea, whatever that rocket fuel you'll need today. And I found this can of, I've never had it, Starry Lemon Lime.
I think it replaced the other one that they got rid of.
I've never even heard of Starry. So.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And Brother Jim's trying to calm down his stomach here, and I will tell you the story here in just a few. So grab whatever you need this morning to fuel your body. Grab your Bible. Oh, yes, grab your Bible, buckle up, hold on tight. And let's get ready to hit the road fast and furious. Because we're ready here. We are ready now for another great day to start. This is Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer, where faith is real, laughter is welcome, and Jesus is always the center of the conversation. So let's get started. Spend just a little bit of time with us this morning, laughing, learning, and growing together in Christ. And you know what? We all walk the same walk, basically. Life, very serious. Our time is stretched. We do things that we don't want to do, we're required to do, but you know what? We can make it through with a little faith, a little laughter, and a whole lot of grace. Now, folks, why was the math book sad at church?
I don't know why.
It had too many problems. Oh, that was bad. And hey, being a dad means spending the first 2 years teaching your child to walk and talk, and then the next 16 telling them to sit down and be quiet. I like that.
That's accurate. Yep,
Yes. Yes, it's Double Joke Thursday just for you. So come on, friends. Let's turn this in from a conversation into an experience. What a blessing. Now, you got the whole barnyard here. And again, we're working on adding some. And hopefully our barnyard grows, you know. Now, we've been telling little jokes here. And I don't want to leave out Happy Lynn. Not Grumpy Lynn, Happy Lynn. What did the gorilla say after finishing a huge meal? Now, that's appealing. That's all I could find for gorilla jokes, guys. Yeah. Sorry. Wow. That really sets the mood up. So in saying all that, good morning to you, our friends. Good morning, world. Let's take a moment and thank God for another beautiful day, another breath. The breath we have in our lungs, and another opportunity to grow, learn, and try again. And for me, I'll keep trying with the dad jokes there. Again, you Google gorilla jokes. There's not that many.
I imagine not.
Yeah. Because here on Bible, Bibs, and a Bear, we do not just roll out of bed and survive the morning. Well, there are moments, but we start it with gratitude, we start with good conversation, and we start it with positive energy. And, of course, some really bad jokes or questionable jokes. But that is what makes it fun. Now, my co-host and partner in crime, my faithful co-host, Mr. David Keener, is always with us, as always. Faithful because he keeps showing up, and again, even knowing what he's getting himself into. Now, here's a new one for you. We are coming to you live from our world-famous studio, which is really just a room in the basement, 2 microphones, and enough coffee, well, Coke, and Starry to keep you going. And again, with me is the only guy who thinks duct tape is a legitimate repair strategy for everything. And I agree with him tremendously on good old the uses. That would be a whole series right there. The uses of duct tape.
Yes.
Yes. Please welcome my good friend and partner in podcasting crime, David, whose favorite line is, "Those aren't pillows." Please welcome the one, the only Mr. David Keener. And he's not just a co-host. No. He is one of my best friends, my bestie, bros for life. We need to get some bling for each other.
Right.
In the whole wide world, Mr. David Keener. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are we doing? I don't know whether to laugh or shake my head after the pillows thing there.
I was a little risque on that one, but dude, you can't get around that. That is just, if you know what the movie is, that is Bond.
Yes.
Right
Yes.
Maybe a little too much.
You're
bonding.
right.
See that Bears game the other night? yeah. Heck of a game. Everyone go all the way.
I wonder if the ladies and gentlemen can comment if they know what movie that's from.
Yes, and it is a classic.
It
It
is.
is. And at the end, I am sorry with this movie, I still cry. Because when they play that song, when you see the certain someone all alone, and they start playing every time you go away.
Yep.
It just gets you right here. I don't care how tough you are.
That's right.
Yes. What is going on in Keenerville?
Not too much. I was on this diabetes awareness website the other day, and when I logged in, it asked if I accepted cookies, and I thought to myself, "Is this a trick?" So.
Yes. I'll take the cookies. Funny thing here, David.
Yep.
Every once in a while, someone will leave me a treat. Mm-hmm. Usually a little bag of cookies or something. Now, some of the people who do it know that, hey, I only need a few instead of a whole dozen or 2 dozen, which really would be nice, but, trying. And I am the first to admit a lot of times those do not make it home because I know what's going to happen. But Wednesday night, the wife and Ellie, our daughter, came up for Wednesday night service.
Yeah.
And guess what? They seen the cookies on the desk before I did. And guess what? If I wouldn't have heard somebody say something, them cookies, I never would have known about. Something going on at Roxford Church. Yes.
Something is afoot.
Something's afoot, yes. Anything else going on, man?
No.
You got big plans for the 4th of July?
I do. Well, I was just thinking the other day. You know how you go to the store like Target and Walmart where they sell fireworks? They're not real fireworks.
Yeah, that's a joke.
They got that sign stuck in front of the door that says, "Please do not light these within 300 feet of the front door."
Yeah.
Now, I'm the non-confrontational kind of guy. I don't want to look to start trouble. Right. But if I was, I've thought many times, man, how cool would it be to measure out 301 feet and then just light them up like the 4th of July?
Put a nice little piece of white duct tape or yellow duct tape down. Say, nah. Measure it, folks. It's 301. I know. I see that. Or no smoking due to fireworks in the building.
I saw a good one, too. They had, the same fireworks setup. And right in front of it, sitting right at the base of the display, was a fire extinguisher, a live fire extinguisher. And I'm thinking to myself, if this thing is going up, are you really going to get that close to be able to grab that fire extinguisher and put it out? I mean, it's literally right there touching it.
Yeah.
So,
how many people really know the correct way to use a fire extinguisher?
Probably not that many.
And that is the thing. And you know what? We will celebrate fire safety in
October, isn't it?
Yes, first week of October. And we'll go over that a little bit. Maybe I've got a couple extra cans.
We can do a demonstration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. PASS.
Yep.
PASS, the acronym. Yeah, that would be a good one because everyone says, "Oh, I know how to do it," until the time hits.
Yeah.
Apparently, you didn't know how to do it because your face is now covered in white stuff.
Yes.
Yes. Either that or you've been into powdered donuts way too much and you got a problem. So, but anything else? Oh, yeah, 4th of July.
Yeah, I don't know of any official plans that I have yet. We usually try and watch the fireworks, but it depends on the kids' mood. Sometimes they want to go see them, sometimes they don't. So we'll just kind of play by ear.
Fireworks long, and I feel bad. There's another thing. Just talking about the last Tuesday's message. We're going to fireworks this year. And I told Ellie, I've got like 4 totes filled with fireworks. I need to set them off so we can go buy new ones. Yes, but I will say this: them mortars you buy, like you go up to Prism, or Phantom, dude, they are awesome. They're not, of course, as big as the pros, but by golly, for home entertainment purposes.
You've got fireworks. I've got cameras and a drone. We could put up a pretty good recorded fireworks show. Set it to some music.
Church's credit card, too.
I got one, too.
Just kidding, folks. Just kidding. Oh, my goodness. I can see the phone ringing up Monday morning.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Brother Jim's going to go buy fireworks with our buddy. No, guys. I'm kidding. No. I do take my fireworks serious, though. I am a semi-professional.
Yes.
Yes. That would be one of my ideal jobs. Top 5 jobs, that falls in top 5 of being a pyrotech.
That'd be a great retirement job, wouldn't it?
Oh, dude. Oh, man. Just sitting there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And it's the smell, brother. It's the smell that gives me that gunpowder. Oh, black powder. Probably shouldn't say gunpowder on the show.
Yeah,
I might get us edited or, kicked off, but black powder. Funny story, my friends. Now, if you get an opportunity, check out his abilities on our Rockstreet. Well, I think it has its own separate.
Yeah, I mean, you can get to it from the church page, but there is a his ability page.
It is a great opportunity. It is it involves helping our special needs, and I hate to use that word. And we've got a great group of young people that come out. We do it every other Friday night, and I was going to wear the outfit, but it was pretty nasty by the time I got done. We started a 4-month series on wrestling with God. Now, a lot of these young people, young adults, they love pro wrestling. I became the nacho man, okay? And I've got Senior Salsa, and then we got the dumpster divers who never take a bath. They were kind of like our nemesis, but again, great group of guys, and we've had so much fun with this. But this past Friday night was our finale for that series. And, of course, they had a social or ice cream social afterwards. So in my quick, probably not smart thinking, putting it all together, of course, 20 minutes before we start, that's when I do my best. I told the ladies in the kitchen, you got all this ice cream stuff, and I always promote nacho cheese since I'm the nacho man. Nacho cheese goes with everything. I asked the group, I said, hey, you know how Nacho Man starts out his day? He starts out with his Lucky Charms, and guess what? It ain't milk going on there. It is nacho cheese, which just got groans and boos and everything. I really ham it up. But anyway, right before the show started, and it was a show, it was a performance, let me tell you that, I told Barbie and Beth in the kitchen, I said, I need a bowl of ice cream topped with nacho cheese, salsa, and all the toppings. Now, of course, that just sounds hideous. Let me tell you something, folks. It tasted hideous, too. So when we got the finale, I said, oh, they brought it out to me. Now, the sad thing is we didn't have any nacho cheese. And I love nacho cheese. Who doesn't? You like nacho cheese, David?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. All they could find was some questionable cheese slices in the fridge over at our Life Center. I'm like, just melt them up. It'll be fine. Now, there my mouth spoke before I really thought about this. You know those cheese slices, my friends? They could last 30 years. She brings out this, Miss Barb brings out this concoction of half melted cheese on ice cream with salsa, gummy bears, bananas, chocolate syrup, caramel syrup, all kinds of candies, M&Ms, you name it. And I'm like a billy goat. I can pretty much eat anything except liver and onions. But I started coaxing the crowd, they're all getting grossed out. And I took the first bite, David, and I was like, oh my goodness, what have I done? I've created a monster. Now, I can't back out, right?
Oh,
I gotta go through
no.
this. So I get the first spoon down and I turn my back, turn around, take another big bite of it. And then I go right through the crowd. You want a bite? You want a bite? And then, of course, oh, no. I went for the third bite, my friends. And let's just say it was a struggle because it started to come back up. And I told David here before we started, I said, I wish I would have taken a picture of the bowl. Now, Brother Jim usually does not leave something on his plate or bowl. But in this case, that boy got pitched. But David, the cheese was just still laying there on the ice cream. And the funny thing was, folks, and as you know, I like to talk a lot, that cheese was so nasty, it got stuck up here on both sides. And I'm trying to continue talking with part of the skit while dealing with this cheese invasion. And I'm using cheese term very lightly. So right now, if I have to run out of the room, you'll know why, to find a garbage can, because the stomach is still rumbling and grumbling what I put into it. So, in saying all that, good morning, my friends. So tell us how life has been treating you. Let us know. We'd love to hear. Has anybody ever tried nacho cheese salsa on ice cream? That is an interesting question there. You got to let me know if you have. Now, if you do so choose to try that, not my fault, guys. I've warned you. Not very tasty. How about you? What you got going on? What's your plans for the weekend? How about the 4th of July? Because it's going to be here before we know it. Let us know. What's your favorite firecracker? David, do you remember them little black snakes you started out with?
Oh, yeah.
Those little black pills. You
Yep.
light them. Ooh.
Yep.
And then you made your way up to sparklers.
Yes.
And then, the pops.
Yeah.
You got to have the pops.
Yeah.
Those were great. I still love the pops.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, you always find that one that didn't go off and you step
Go
on
stomp
it.
on
Later. 3 days later, and pop. Tinker can't take that. Never mind, not going there. But yeah, and then you make your way up to firecrackers, bottle rockets, and then one day, when you're old enough, you make it to the good stuff. The good stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
So let us know. Are you into that? Do you like to go watch the fireworks? Which one's got the best display going on in our area? How about our other countries? What do you got going on? I know, 4th of July American holiday, but I know you all got holidays too. Let us know what you guys do. Do you get wild and crazy like us Americans? We like to blow stuff up. Shoot our guns. Yeah. David, and one time we had a little New Year's Eve party and I went out on the front porch, and no, people, I was not drinking. And I had on a good shirt, right, for the party.
Yep.
I thought, it's midnight. I'll launch some bottle rockets. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you know, that bad boy burned so bad it threw it right back in my shirt, and I had a hole in my shirt. It was starting to burn the skin. I'm like, seriously? Come on. So we encourage safety.
Yes.
Safety.
Safe fireworks.
Yes. And don't be like Brother Jim and hold your Roman candles and your bottle rockets in your hand and let them go. Come to think of it, David, that's what I did with the bottle rocket that burned.
Jeez.
Don't do that, kids. Peg Abram, if you're listening, I don't want to hear about you burning your fingers by holding a bottle rocket.
I suspect Peg's probably got more common sense than we do
So
combined.
So do I. Yes, we love you, Peg. All right. Wow, I don't know how we got way off of that. But come on, let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys. what you got going on, barbecues, and oh, by the way, David, Applebee's has got that endless riblet thing going on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a lot of work for a little meat. Kind of like crab legs, and the riblets aren't as good as crab legs.
Some of those things are more about quantity over quality, and that's probably what you're getting there, I'm guessing.
Well, they load you up with the fries and a little thing of coleslaw, which Applebee's, you got good coleslaw going on. But they always bring out that first nice size.
Yeah.
And then when you reorder, it keeps getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And, so yeah, but not bad. But so if you're looking for endless shrimp.
Yeah, Red Lobster's got the endless shrimp going on, too, don't
do
they?
they?
Yeah, they do. At least they did about a month ago I was there and they had it.
Okay. Look at this. These tips you're getting from us,
Yeah.
Yes. Let us know, too, any favorite restaurants. Up at Akron Zoo, we were going home, and there was like Bob's Burger, David, established in 1936. Rundown place. I told Carrie, I guarantee that is a good cheeseburger there.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, little rundown, hole in the wall, but baby, you could just tell. I could feel the fat oozing out and calling to my senses. But you know what? Weekends come and go, but God's goodness does not take a day off. Alrighty. The big question, the week has almost come to an end. So what have you done? What have you done to make a difference in God's kingdom? Because we should all be making a difference. Not just what we've accomplished, as we say every week. Not just what you survived, which, hey, glad you survived. But how did you shine for Jesus in the middle of it? Were you a light? Were you the candle shining? Or was your wick out? So you got the weekend. It's coming up. You got an opportunity. Take a breath. Take a big breath. Come on. Ah, yeah. Stretch. Oh, I can't stretch today. Part of that skit today, we skipped out, my friends. And if you wanted to see something comical, seeing this guy trying to skip out with 3 other dudes. Was not pretty, my friends. Was not pretty. But you know what? Crack a smile. Because now it's time to saddle up. I've got the wrong hat on, David. From Bigfoot to I want to be a cowboy. Yes.
Is it on right?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's on right. You're going to have to start checking every Sunday. If you go back, 3 episodes ago?
Something like that, yeah.
Brother Jim, on the second, I think 3 Thursdays ago, yeah, I had my hat on backwards, my cowboy hat. And 3/4 away, I look at myself and I'm like, what is wrong? I mean, you go from this to howdy, partner.
I forgot how messed up it was to you.
Oh, it was messed up. Well, we got a brand new weekend trail together. You can do this. You're almost there. God's carried you through the week. And now, guess what? He's still not done with you. So step up, saddle in, get your saddle ready. Step into this weekend with joy, with laughter. And know this, my friends, that God still has purpose for you, even on your days off. Now, hey, folks, have you ever had deja vu? Hey, folks, have you ever had deja vu? Yeah. Come on, it was a little bit funny. Today's thought: a godly father is one of God's greatest gifts to a family. His legacy is measured not by what he leaves behind, but by the faith he leaves within. Now, last Tuesday we started talking about Daddy's Day, even though we're a week behind. Father's Day was last Sunday. But let me ask you something, my friends. I'll ask you, David. First off, friends, why are daddies so important? David, for you, why is your dad so important?
Well, my dad's important to me because, first of all, he was a spiritual head of our family.
Okay.
For one, he set a good fatherly example of how to, work hard, but also play hard. And he's always there for me when I need him.
There you go. Good answer. Good answer.
I will accept payments later, Dad. Just kidding.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and his dad's awesome. He is a quiet man.
He's a very quiet man, but when he speaks, it's usually hilarious.
Okay, yes. And I've got to, there's some humor with him.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he has his wife, the Linster, who does most of the talking. I said it, Lynn. I said it. We'll see if you're listening or not. But again, why are daddies so important? You know what? Number one, daddies, fathers are important because God designed them to play a unique role in the family. While every family is different and many children are lovingly raised by mothers, grandparents, or other caregivers, especially in our day and age today, a loving, and David hit on the engaged father can have a huge, huge impact on a child's life. Now, reasons why a father matters so much. Father provides love. He provides security. And as we talked, children need to know they are loved. A father's hug, his encouragement, his presence helps a child feel safe. And it's a messed up, screwed up world. I mean, let's be honest. Sending your kid to school, there is a worry. And I know we shouldn't worry because that comes from Satan. But there is always concern. For you, David?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
Who in their mind goes into a school and shoots up a school? Now, it's been going on. I remember Columbine back in the day. What has happened to our appreciation for life? Let's look at our country, folks. Let's just start right there. I don't care if you like it or not. How many children do we murder every day? And I think I brought that up a while back here, David, with the stats. Alarming. So right off the bat, these children don't even have a chance because of selfishness. Oh, Brother Jim, you shouldn't say that. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say this. David can edit me later. You know what? Are we teaching our young men to keep it in their pants? And are we teaching our young women to keep their legs closed? To understand the beauty of what God has given us between a man and a woman, husband, wife. I don't really care if you like it or not. It's the truth. And we look at our society today and we see what we promote. Sex everywhere, right, David? Open relationship, open marriages. Dude,
Sex
can you
sells.
imagine if your wife came home and said, I want to be in an open relationship? Oh, hello. Really? Now, I'm gathering we're all adults listening in. Think about it, but that is what's going on. Everything is reversed now. What's right is wrong, and what's wrong is right. Riddle me that one, America. But again, getting back to this security for our children, and I'm sorry, I'm going to say, David, you're probably going to have to edit the whole program. When you can't even send your kid into a restroom because you got I'm a girl today, and you go in to a women's restroom where your daughter is in there. I'm sorry. No. That is messed up. Because again, what can that man or woman do to a child? True? Come on now. How does a father protect his child in today's age, in our society today? Ponder that one, my friends. When children know up dad is there, they often face life challenges with greater confidence. That's what a father does. That's what a godly father does. He ensures confidence, wisdom, love through his actions, through his teachings, through his words. A father's arms are often a child's first place of safety, and being a father, being a padre, I darn well know that. Fathers teach by examples. And we discussed this again. Children watch far more than they listen, and that is so true. They learn honesty by watching dad tell the truth. They learn kindness by watching dad treat others with respect. Another word that we have so lost in today's society, in our country today, respect. We'll get on that one. That would be another great one to bring up later on, David, for another show, respect. Talked about it on a Wednesday night, actually. They learn perseverance by watching dad keep going when life is hard. Let's be honest. Do we tell our children life is hard? Oh, no, it's rainbows and unicorns, kids. No, that's what our world's telling us. No, life is hard. Life will kick you right in the backside, and it don't care. How many times have you been kicked? Did anybody say, oh, I'm sorry? Does the boss really care what's going on with you? Sometimes there are good bosses.
Sure.
There are. There's good and bad everywhere. But again, how many of us can say we are just a number? 136914. That was my ID number at Nationwide Insurance. I'll never forget that number. 136914. Hey, Jim, we're closing your building. Sorry. Yeah. How many times does that happen in America? And then it falls to the father. What am I going to do, David? How am I going to pay the mortgage? How am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And again, I get it. Our economy, everything throughout is up and down. But again, the pressure on a father. So again, how does a man handle pressure when life gets tough? Number 3, a father helps build character. There's another word, David, character. Woo! What is character, Brother Jim? We all have our opinions, right? But how do you define character, my friends? How do you define a godly father's character? A good father teaches responsibility. They teach truth. They teach that hard work matters. You give your word, you show up, and you do your job. And again, are we teaching our children your word matters? I'm old school. I try to be. Handshake, look you in the eye, shake your hand. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Are we teaching that? Respect matters. Their faith matters. Oh, there you go. Their faith matters. Character is built one day at a time through everyday examples. But let me ask you something again. What about your faith? Are you teaching faith to your kids? Do you even have fathers? Do you even have an example of that in your own life? It's the cycle that never gets broken. True, David?
Yeah.
An endless cycle, because grandpa never taught dad. Dad never taught me. How do I know what to teach my kids? A father encourages and believes. Every child needs someone who says, I believe in you. You can do this, son. You can do this, daughter. And you know, no matter what, I'm still proud of you. And I love you. One of the greatest compliments I got as a father was our third daughter, Kelsey. She said to her teammates, she's like, you know what? My dad don't pull any, I'm trying to think of the politically correct term.
Pull any punches?
Don't pull any punches. Thank you, David. They're playing sports. I'll tell them straight up, you were horrible. What were you thinking? But then you follow up with that, and I love this. He tells me what I did right. He tells me what I did wrong. He tells me how I need to improve, and he always ends, I'm still proud of you, and I still love you. Now, I just broke that child down a little bit, didn't I? What you did right, what you did wrong, how you need to improve. But I'm still proud of you, and I still love you. But I'm not going to say, oh, David, you did such a good job.
You're right.
Oh, here's your trophy. That is what's killing us today, my friends. Everybody gets a trophy. What happened to hard work? Having your butt out there practicing, taking line drives if you're playing baseball, working in the gym in the off season, building muscles, running, getting out there, hitting the books. You can do this. I'm proud of you. I love you. Those simple words often stay with children so much in their lives. And here we're coming back. A father protects. Protection isn't only about physical safety. A good father protects his family emotionally, spiritually, and morally. A father, a good father, a godly father helps guide his children away from harmful influences and towards wise decisions. Now look around, David, my friend. You're a daddy, and I know you're going to agree with me. Are there not harmful influences out in the world today? In
100%.
Our very little Tusk County.
100%.
100%. Ding, ding, ding. We got a winner. Where do you turn to? The TV hoots. Music hoots. Social media hoots. Where do you turn? What is influencing your child, your grandchild, your great-grandchild, your neighbor's kid today? Because here's the thing I talked about last Sunday. Whether you want it or not, someone is always influencing your child. So are you part of the problem, or are you part of the solution? And again, wise decisions. Wise decisions. Fathers teach about God. Oh, here we go. One of the greatest privileges a father has is helping his children know their heavenly Father. No earthly father is perfect. Woo! You're talking to one of the worst ones here. Far from perfection. But when a father loves, forgives, serves, and prays, he gives his children a glimpse of God's love. Does not our world need today a godly father who diligently leads their children in everyday life? We talked about Deuteronomy 6 last Tuesday. 7, verse 7. Impress them on your children. This command I give you today, it's to be on your heart. Impress them on your children. So number one, David, to me is saying, you better have a good relationship with the Father, right? How can you impress on a youth, on a child, a baby, when you ain't got your act straight to begin with?
Right.
Woo! Wow. I wouldn't smack. If I hadn't already got smacked tonight by a pole, I'd have David come over and smack me to knock a little sense into me myself. I wish now I could have done more of that with my 3 older ones. But you know what? I still have an opportunity, and I still do, trying to impress on them because I am trying to improve my relationship with God. And guess what, David? Whew, I still fail. I still screw it up.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to put nacho cheese on my ice cream when he's saying not to. Talk about them. When you sit at home with them, and when when you're walking, doing whatever you do, are you impressing on them what really matters? As we talked Tuesday, fathers leave a legacy. You know, David, one of the biggest things I do when I do funerals, we talk about the legacy. What legacy is left?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't think we think about legacy until the person passes. And then I'm spinning words, putting words together to try to talk of this loved one's journey on their life. What legacy did they leave? And I've been very blessed because majority of the people have left a great legacy. But you know what's hard, David? Trying to spin words together. You're basically stretching the truth.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do, my friends? How would you like to try to do that? You have a grieving family who has a lot of animosity and a lot of hate, anger towards their daddy. And you've got to try somehow to make it work. It's kind of tough. Don't wait. Start making your legacy now. You still got time. Faith, integrity, love, and wisdom, they can be passed down from one generation to the next if you're willing. Men, fathers, daddies, grandpas, uncles, even the neighbor. How many times did the neighbor fill in, at least in my life too, showed me things? And I am very grateful. I'm blessed for that. A father's greatest legacy is not what he leaves to his children. It is what he leaves in them. Fathers, you don't have to be perfect. Every one of us make mistakes. So again, children don't need a perfect dad. They need a dad. They need a daddy who loves them, admits when he's messed up, he's wrong, keeps on growing, searching for that relationship with Christ. And through doing this, they point their youth, their next generation, the thing that matters the most to them, toward Christ. Your presence, your prayers, and your example matter more than you may ever realize. A daddy's hands may build a house, but his heart builds a home. His words shape confidence, his examples shape character, and his faith can shape generations, long, long after his children have grown. The love of a godly father continues to echo in their lives. I pray, and it doesn't have to be Father's Day, my friends. This is an everyday accountability. May God bless every father, grandfather, stepfather, adoptive father, and father figure who faithfully invests in the next generation. You know, unfortunately, I didn't have a relationship at all, David, with my real dad.
Yeah.
0. I can remember maybe 4 times I've seen him in my life. And 2 years ago, unfortunately, I got the call. He lives in another state that he had passed. And, dude, you got to go up and you got to clean out. And it's like, who is this man?
Yeah.
Who was this man? And that's hard, dude. I'm 53 and it's still, I have daddy issues. Because at the end of the day, you still wonder, David, why wasn't I good enough? What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
That you didn't want to be a part of my life. I don't care if you're not rich. I don't care if you live in another state. I don't care if you messed up. I still wanted to know you. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
It is. So I'm a 53, an old fart. Think about all these young kids out there wondering that same question. Maybe you're one of the ones wondering. And you know what? I'll tell you this as we close. The only peace that I have found with this is through Christ my Lord. That's the only way to get over it, to move on, and to make sure my kids know how much they're loved. Your dad ever tell you he loves you?
Absolutely.
Never heard that.
I can't imagine.
Never heard it. Not from my biological father. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And again, dude, you go through this stuff, his stuff, and it's like, and he was a cowboy. That's what kills me.
Yeah.
The conversations we could have had, the things he could have shown me.
Yeah.
So, well, my friends, that just about does it for this Thursday, June 25th, 2026. We're going to hang on just a little bit more, get us through the 4th of July, and then we're going to take a break here and make some improvements, but give us a little bit of break to freshen ourselves up, if you will, and get some hopefully more improved dad jokes on my end. Oh, Mr. David, my friend, any closing thoughts, comments?
Earlier when you were talking about the bathroom thing, and I said I know exactly where you're going. I didn't. We were on two different paths, and the thing that I was thinking of was
I'm sorry.
With the people in the restrooms and
yeah.
I was going a different direction because it's recently in the news about the father who has took his two young girls into the women's restroom. Did you see about that at all?
No, I did not.
Young father, he's by himself traveling. I don't know the whole situation if the wife is in the picture or if she passed. I don't know, but anyway, I would guess they were 4 and 5, really young girls. Right. Stopped at a Quick Trip, and the father took them in the women's restroom because everything is stalls, everybody's closed off.
Right.
If you go into a men's restroom, that's a whole different.
Yeah.
Anyway, made sure there was nobody in there, and it was all clear. And one of the employees was helping out, and he's just helping them wash their hands. The whack job that I was referring to was some guy whose wife wanted to use the restroom, and he's standing there filming him at the door, just berating him. What kind of pervert? What are you doing in a women's restroom? And this dad who had he had a cross on his shirt, and he's just calmly helping his daughters wash their hands and getting them. Oh, you're taking your time. So you're not in any hurry to get out. And the father who was helping the daughters, what an example! Didn't lose his cool. Just helped them, and even the Quick Trip employee said, "I'm so sorry."
Right.
He's like, Anyway, that guy ended up losing his job, so he got.
You said he did or didn't?
The guy who was filming him, who was berating him, they found out who he was, and he lost his job.
Sweet justice.
But so that's where I thought we were going. But no. Just talking of a good father, a good Christian character. I mean, looking out for his daughters, taking them in the women's restroom because they wouldn't be subjected to seeing anything that they didn't need to see.
Right.
So I mean,
and right there's a perfect example. A shout out to all you single dads out there, who are trying to make it. And again, that's totally different when I was referring to. Mm-hmm. But you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And again, what more could he have done? He had an employee come take care of that outside situation so he could tend to his daughters.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, just all around great dad.
Yeah. Shout out to that man there. No, I didn't hear about that one.
Mm-hmm.
And again, folks, I know I get a little fired up, but it does. It frustrates me because my daughters are everything to me, my wife, and, and my grandchildren, the thought of anyone, I'm sorry, but it's the world we live in.
Yeah.
I like that one joke about the guy. And I know you're probably going to get mad at me, but it's okay. Where a guy came in and tried to do something to his daughter, and he identified as a woman. He used that excuse, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I identified as the tooth fairy." Bingo. That's a whole different subject we can get into too, and we've touched the surface a little bit, but it's a world. People need help.
Yeah.
People need Jesus.
They do.
And I'm not saying that out of hate, okay, guys? No. But as a father, there is a line. I'm sure you would do anything to protect your children,
Absolutely.
your wife,
Yep.
your family. What man wouldn't? So there is a line there, but also as a Christian man, we got to remember, God's got this. Just like that man.
Yep.
Lead by example.
Yep.
Don't lose your cool. And that's transformation. Work in progress.
Yeah.
So, to all you single dads, to all you men, fathers, grandfathers, everybody, happy belated Father's Day. And remember, you, yes, you, my friends, you've got meaning, you've got value, and most of all, you are loved. Men, never forget that God created you with a purpose. And this world, fathers, men, is better off because you're in it. May God continue to bless you, guide all of us, strengthen us, and walk beside us through every moment of this life. And may you and I continue to thank our Lord above for the blessings we way too often take for granted each day. So wherever life takes you today, keep smiling, keep believing, keep loving, and keep trusting God. And remember this, if we meet again, oh, baby, we're going to have a party. And we will smile and we're going to rejoice together. And if not, then this party was well made. Thank you for joining Dave and myself here on Bible, Bibs, and Prayer. And one day, when your earthly trail comes to an end, may it lead you home to hear our Savior say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Until then, my friends, may you and your family be blessed. Walk the trail of faith. And remember, leave a legacy worth leaving. Fathers, mothers, both. Happy trails to you until we all meet again in the presence of our Lord. God bless America. And you, our friends joining us in from other countries as well. God bless your country. Until next time, this is the Big Guy, Brother Jim, out.